Incoming message from Mini-Me. Video file. Received. Playing. File.
Doctor's log. All recent derp power supply tests have concluded unsuccessful. The redstone and lapis block power supplies simply do not output enough power to properly sustain the portal. However, current research shows that when powered briefly, the derp can generate dimensional blips, causing auditory leaks from other dimensions or timeline events. These dimensional blips also interfere with video equipment. Further research concluded that 4 times beacon blocks will supply enough power for a sustained live portal. However, the issue is these beacon blocks are highly experimental as power sources and could be explosive if the load is strained. This concludes today's log. However, on a side note, Emmy was spotted tampering with an exterior CCTV camera. No further tampering detected, however. Well, that's an interesting development. Hello everyone, my name is Amethyst Emmy. Welcome back to another episode of Symmetria Season 11. And, of course, there's a wall there. So, of course, thanks to the help of Mini-Me, we got a video file of the Doctor's new log, and they have been doing some research on the portal. They have found a way to actually possibly keep the portal open by the sounds of it. And they also seem to have explained that the fact that I was hearing things in the previous episode was actually them experimenting with actually powering up the portal, and it was causing dimensional rifts and causing me to hear things, I guess. But I don't know, it really sounded like someone was trying to say hello to me, and it also kind of sounded a little bit like me, so I don't really know what was going on there. But yeah, very exciting stuff. I guess we'll have Mini-Me keeping us posted on what's going on over there, because I am actually very interested in what's going on with the portal down there. And yeah. In the meantime, however, I feel like this area of the base could probably do with a bit more height variation. So, if I kind of missed that jump, but what I'm thinking of is I could actually bring up the aquarium build, make it taller, so it's like poking up over the top of the wonky block building, as well as maybe bringing up the arena build, make that taller. And maybe the lab too. I'm not entirely sure though if I want to make the lab taller or not. But yeah, that's going to be my plan for this episode, is start making these builds taller, give them a bit more height variance, so you can actually see them from the lower portion of the base, because I feel like they're a little bit hidden behind like the block tower and stuff like that. So first things first, I need to go gather some materials, and then we can actually start making these buildings a little bit taller. And I think that'll bring this area together a bit more nicely. I mean, I think the plan will be to extend out the stone bit further back a little bit, and then I could do some other really tall builds and stuff. So that's where I'm going to get started this episode. So let's jump into a bit of a resource gathering mission and get some bits and pieces together. Let's go. Okay, so we now have 3 frames on top of the aquarium, PvP arena and lab, just to bring up the buildings a bit, and I am pretty happy with how tall these are. And I have also, over here, I have it finished, like actually the little bit here which I haven't finished. I actually finished it, so this is a nice flat area, and I'm thinking I've probably got enough space here for a build as well. So I'd say while I'm in build mode, let's go ahead and actually start getting some sort of structure down here, and yeah, let's keep on building. So I am pretty much all out of tuff. I suppose that's what I get for building a whole building out of tuff. I'm probably going to need to move this egginator because it's a little bit in the way. But yeah, I have most of this structure done. I say most of it. I still got to do a couple of walls and interiors and stuff, but I'm liking the texturing so far, which I've been doing. It looks good. So this will eventually be like, I kind of want it to be my bases like Town Hall or like the Council of Derps building. I feel like that could be fun. Also, Ludicolo has their own little spot here. Very cute. So yeah, this is looking really good. I am happy with it so far. But like I said, I am like, yeah, my shulkers are a bit empty in terms of tuff, so I'm gonna have to stop building this for the moment. Where can I've got some extra bits here. Just need to go away somewhere. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to stop working on this for a moment, just because I am pretty much out of the resources that I'm using for it. I do need to go get more tuff, but yeah, I think in the meantime, I think what I'll do is I'll start working on adding a bit more structure to the aquarium. I think, yeah, I've still got loads of deep slate left, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding a little bit more structure to the aquarium, and then we will see where we're at. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with the tuff building so far. It looks good. It just needs a bit more. It just needs finishing off really. But I need to, like I said, I need more tuff. So yeah, let's get to work on adding a little bit more structure to this building here. Okay, so I didn't time-lapse this because I feel like I've been doing a lot of time-lapsing this episode, and I think so. I've done this with deep slate tiles and bricks, and I think this looks pretty decent. I like how, like, the little bit of texturing I've done. I might do that a little bit more towards the top. I might need to texture out a little bit more. But yeah, I have also done around the other sides too. If I can fly around to get a good angle here. Done a little bit there. And I've done all the way around too. So yeah, I think this looks pretty good. And I'm kind of thinking we could follow this same sort of vibe all the way up. So, but I might even try and do some sort of, what's it called, like a color transition? I don't know. It's like I forget the term, but like where it slowly gets brighter. So like maybe I could do deep slate going into tough, then maybe brick, and I don't know about the top, but something along those sorts of lines. But yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna have to continue a little bit more later on because that did actually use up quite a lot of deep slate. Maybe not. It was about a shulker box. So I've got enough. I could probably do the rest in deep slate actually and just keep the same sort of vibe. But yeah, I am actually really running out of time for this episode. I really desperately need to edit and get this uploaded, otherwise I'm not going to get it uploaded on time. But yeah, we've done a lot of building today. We've made a lot of progress. I have extended up a couple of builds. I've even done slightly a bit of an outline for this aquarium build, and I've also started this tough town hall build as well. So yeah, I think we've done quite a bit today, and of course in the next episode I'll be continuing on and actually getting this a little bit more finished instead of just the outlines. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. I know I've done a lot of building today, but yep, I am happy with this. Thank you guys so much for watching, appreciate it as always. Now we'll see you in my next episode next week. Catch you later everyone. Bye.